Crockett. We are at the Totally Rad Vintage Fest at the IX Indoor Amusement Park, but not anymore.
Convention Center.
Convention Center. And gotta say, we had a blast. There was a lot of vendors. A whole ton of vintage stuff. Mainly this festival was a lot of clothing, right?
Mostly clothing, but there was like something for everyone. I mean, they had like anything, jackets, shirts, pants, like all kinds of stuff. There were also a number of vendors that had random vintage, like there was some kitchenware I saw, like some like lamps and things.
Cups.
There were a few, video games, but we had vintage stuff at modern day prices. I'll tell you that much, folks. There were a couple of deals to be had here and there, but it's definitely something you want to take your time with. If you really got to shop for the deals.
You got to crawl through it, guys. I liked it. It was a little too clothing oriented, I would say, for my blood. But if that's what you're into, if you want that vintage shirt, that vintage jacket, this is the festival to check out. So I gotta say, I had a hoot overall. I mean, this is gangbusters. I think this is like, if this is your scene, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, for $10 to get in here, it's actually worth it for the amount of vendors we have. And like some other local festivals, that might be a little bit more with fewer vendors.
Yeah.
But we will not dive into that. But
yeah, no names.
I mean, there's enough other extra stuff here. But the main draw is the clothing, and there's, as long as you're not like super big dudes like us, you can find something of your size. I think I managed to find an old vintage hat anyways. Yeah. But it was still a ton of fun. Glad it came up here, dragged the kids along, and they're tolerating this right now. So.
Well, there you guys have it. That is our review of Totally Rad Vintage Fest. I hope you've been informative. Until the next time, tune in to Neon Trash.